small. Hi there, Small. We were muted. How are you? Good to see you. Neat. Good to see you, buddy. I just looked at my email while I was in the bathroom just now. Yeah, you were. I was. Because you took my breath away, so I couldn't speak. But I was looking at my email while I was in the restroom just a moment ago. Because I do that before I stream. There's something I'm considering auditioning for, potentially. I think it's called, what was it called? Little Shop of Horrors? I just looked at my email. I don't know. It was just there. I didn't think I would just get, like, sent this. But I guess it requires singing, so we might try to do that. I don't know, just to see how it is. How's your leg day at the gym? They're falling off. My leg day was murderous to my body, but it felt great. It felt amazing. I felt strong. Excited to continue building myself to push more weights, push more things that I usually do. Yeah, yes, Small, that, yes. That's a potential. Just because, I don't know, I've never done that before. I'm not much of like a public singer. So I figured, why not push myself? Let's see. Let's just see. Who cares? Let's just see. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I don't think I've seen it. So we'll see. But we may do that. We might not. We might not. But I've been trying to push myself and expose myself to new situations, which is something my therapist and I are working on for me, and that is something completely new. Something that does bring me subjective units of distress is singing publicly. So I'm thinking that could be fun. But it does have a lot of range. Okay. Because I know I'm not like a trained singer. I'm not technical about that. I don't know that sort of thing. But I figured it could be fun to just try. Just to try. How was your guys' days? Spectre, how are you? My day's been kind of back and forth from the house to my car constantly. I haven't had a chance to like actually sit down. I was hoping to be sitting here at like 11 or 10:30, but we're here now. Because I woke up and I had therapy at 8 a.m. Finished that in like an hour. Went to go to the gym. That was good. Well, first I went and got a smoothie, then bring home. Then I went to the gym. Then I went home. And then I went and got some chais and a latte. Now I'm here. Now we're here. Took a minute. I think you'll be cute. You're cute. Thanks. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it. I don't know. I think I just want to get back in the habit of, or not back in the habit. I want to start being in the habit of auditioning for things. Because I want to do that. I want to push myself in ways that I don't think I could handle, but I think I could handle it. I think I could live. The worst that happens is it's a no. But that's not technically the worst, but like we're not gonna get into that. Anyways, we're gonna open up Blueprints. We're playing Blueprints today. I'm super excited. Actually I have to do something real quick as well to make sure everything functions the way it needs to. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy freaking Wednesdays. It was so fun playing Repo with you, Small. I had such a good time. It was so rad. We died. I just finished like kind of editing down certain parts of my point of view from streaming, which is so fun. Let's see. It looks like chat on here is being weird. Oh, there we go. That's what I was hoping to see. Hopefully that's not weird. Okay. Sorry you're still sick. That sucks. That stinks, dude. I want to play more, dude. Me too. I want to play more with you guys. I think we were a really solid, fun group. Honestly, that was so fun. So I just finished my rough draft version of cutting down. I don't even know how long we played for. 3 hours, something like that. Whatever it was. I have my rough draft edit down, and I'm gonna fine tune, minimize more, and add in silly little special effects things. I might put in a silly little intro thing that I've been trying to work on. We'll see, we'll see. But it was a lot of fun. Hi. It's Barry.
I'm just saying hi. I'm dying.
Yeah, he's not doing well. He's not doing so solid.
Smell you're sick too.
Yeah.
We're just two little sick guys.
Yeah.
I love you. I hope you don't stay sick for long.
I'm asymptomatic, so I got the sick from Small, and then I gave it to you on accident. Somehow.
I
Hi.
wanna kiss your cheek. I like
I know, it's a very firm, strong kiss. Nala! Hi! Hi, Ronnie!
Hi, Ronnie.
Loaf. What do you need? Lips?
And then
And then cheek.
I like it.
Yay. How are you, Nala? How are you, Ronnie? It's good to see you. Okay. That sounds good. Bye-bye. I love you. I love you. Thanks. See you. Thank you. That's my spouse. We're married. We've been married. We've been married. What's going on, guys? How are you, Nala? How are you, Ronnie? I love that cat loaf. Those emotes. Oh my gosh. Baguette. That's so fucking funny. How's your guys' day going? But yeah, Small, I watched your entire POV for Repo, which was so funny to me. It was so fucking silly. It was so great. I love seeing like the side of things. Like one, I didn't know what you were observing when you were dead, and two, just like I guess that just like seeing you do things I wasn't aware that you were doing. I'm fine, chilly though because it's rainy and cold. No, come here. It's so sunny outside. It's so sunny and warm. Repo was so funny. I'm glad you were there. I'm so happy you were there and that you saw it. It was such a good time. I really can't wait for more. I can't wait for what else can I wait for? When we play Office Among Us, that's gonna be so funny. But yeah, we're finishing the edit, and I have a new VODs channel, which you guys can check out if you ever want to. I think it's just called, I think that's my command. Yeah, so that's where I'm gonna be uploading more gaming stuff to check out. Either full VODs or edited versions of what I'm doing with Repo. And then I've got my other channel, which is gonna be more like the vlog, so I wanted things to be designated and have their own place and be succinct. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. This game, I've been thinking about it like all week for like at least, what, 6 days now? However long ago it was we played Repo. Was that a week ago? It can't be have been a week ago. Oh, those flowers are non-binary. Cute. Cute. That name is so good. Sadiebugsummers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I gotta lock in for puzzling. A puzzle game. Firstly, let's turn on music. Sometimes this game has music and sometimes it doesn't. We'll see what we do with that. We'll see. Okay, strategy. What do we need? We need to start. Quarter is always left unlocked. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Let's do Nook. We get a +1 key, so could be good. Could be good. Like, I feel like getting as many keys as we can, like in the beginning, is super important because we keep running into. Yes, I love this thing. Moments we need keys, like in the later part, like when we're closer to being out of steps or something, or out of options. We just eventually run out of options. Okay, I do need to pull up my list. I made a tab for this game in this little notebook that I have. We wanted to look at something with a magnifying glass. There was something, and I really hope that I wrote it down. I hope I did myself a solid with that. I probably didn't, but I hope I did. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We need to look at the secret tunnel. That's a thing. Magnifying glass in the red room. That's what it was. So we gotta look at something in the red room. I don't even know what's in there. Let's see. Meep. Maybe it was pictures. I think it was pictures. I've seen some notes people keep for this and wow, complicated. I am not an organized note taker. I'm really not. I've just got bullet points so far written down that you could probably kind of see. And I've already started writing up here in like the header area, like a fool. You just meep back, meep. Yeah. Guest room, +10. Den, +1. Diamond? Bedroom, is it? Let's look at this blueprint real quick. Can I see the whole map? How far out does this go? Is this like the corner? Is it just 3 spaces wide? I don't remember. Let's do den. Let's just get that. And let's see. Okay. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why couldn't I count that? Why was that impossible for me? That was hard mode. Okay, so it's 5, so that's cool. Let's take this gem. Just put it back here. Is this where it started? I don't know. Cool, 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 cool. I was thinking it was kind of quiet. Claim ticket, metal detector. Oh yeah, the coat check room is there. No. I'd rather have this be a room, a separate thing. Let's do... Oh, I don't know, man. I don't want to like already box myself in. Should we just do the breaker room? Let's do a breaker room because I think we need it to get into or make the red room functional. So a breaker room is important. I like the art they hang up. It's so cute. Okay. Storeroom, hallway. Let's do a hallway so we can go right and like explore that part of the map. What does that say? Me not reading. In the west wing. Okay, I'm assuming we're in the east wing. Spread diamonds in each green room. Green rooms do not cost diamond to draft. That could be good, but then I think that will just kind of close off our main purpose of this. All of these will, actually. Is there something about red sheets, or was it just boxes that had lies sometimes? It was, as far as I'm aware, just the boxes. I think the boxes are like, it's 2 truths and a lie. Or 2 lies and a truth. One's lying, one has treasure, and one tells the truth. That's what those boxes are. Okay, so no, let's do, should we just do a utility deal and just get this? So green rooms are cheap, we can just hold on to our diamonds. Or gems. Ooh, cute. Cute! Oh, patio's cute! I like this. Aww. This is so cute. Who's that? The hooded statue figure? This is cute, dude. What a cute patio. Oh my god. The way I just want to live in this house. Even though it like changes, low-key, I wouldn't care. I'd be fine with that. 2 gems for a passageway. Let's do it. Now we have so many options. Okay, let's do this way again. I just want to like keep the east wing going. Dark room, is that right? The red room. Red room is the dark room. Yeah. There's that Winchester house that the lady lived in. The Winchester house. Is that, what's the Winchester house? Oh, I hate that it does that. Okay, so we need to go back to the utility closet. Easy peasy. It's like in real life how that was almost like this. Really? Wait. I feel like I've heard of that. I feel like I'm aware of what that is. That's so cool. Change rooms so it was like a maze. I actually love that. That's so sick. Dark room on, garage on. Push these, who cares what they do? I don't know. Keycard entry system. Turn that off, I guess, right? Because like, we can't use it. I don't remember if that did anything for us last time. It's so sick except when you need to pee. Yo, for real. Yo, fucking for real. Or maybe you just need to go to sleep and you're like, I don't know where my bedroom is, dude. Where's the kitchen? I'm hungry. You ask for directions. Hey, can I use your restroom real quick? Yeah, just go down that way. And then it's just like you get lost for a day. Okay. Magnifying glass in here is what we needed. I just want to peek at every possible thing. We're a little too close to him there. Rashad, hi. How are you, cutie? What's up? I haven't seen you in forever. Okay, here's what we needed. 11:28. On tree. Picture. All right, on tree pic. Quotations. 11:28. I'm such a bad note taker. How have you been, sweetness? I've been so fucking good. I've been living my best life. Today I've been very excited for life. I've been very joyous that I get to feel the sun. I felt very grateful for that. I felt very privileged the last couple days getting to see people. I saw my cousin's magical showcase. I saw a couple friends of Barry's from out of state who I met for the first time. And we got coffee together and had a lot of fun. So I'm feeling very fulfilled with like love. I'm feeling a lot of love lately. How are you? What's new with you? Okay, let's keep looking at these pictures. Lock picking kit. Be able to unlock some normal doors. Let's go. That's cool. That's huge. That's huge. That's actually pretty big. Okay, it's just that picture again. What a cute mole. Looks like a little heart. She's cute. She's so cute. Yeah, I've been trying to be more in tune with my feelings too. So I've been trying not to use descriptors like, I'm good. I've been trying to actually have like depth to my responses there. So I can be in tune with my own self better. Better. Looking forward to next week. Flying to Oregon to decompress. Yo, what's up in Oregon? Just a vacation there? Or anything in particular? PV, you hate drawing hands, so you just blur it out. Real. Honestly, so real. Okay, we got some pictures here. Oh, let's see what this says. I think that says green memos found in Harley's room are always false. Okay. I mean, can we trust him? I'm gonna say yes. Look at this little fuck smiling like a weirdo. Look at him. I like to go back to recenter myself. Oh yes, that's right, that's right. Got you. Thank you for reminding me, because like it's been a while. It's been a while. I feel like I know a lot of people who live up there too. Lately, I just keep meeting people who like live there or have lived there. Now, why this picture? Why are we so close to this one? Is there any purpose, or is this just to make us think? Just to make us think. Right. Okay, and then we've last development was too dark. Okay, yeah. So the guy, whoever owns the mansion or somebody, who is it? What does it say? HS. That's our uncle or whatever. He wants better pictures of this lady he seems to be obsessed with. Now this one's like extra blurry. I'm just trying to figure out if that means anything, but I don't think so. I feel like this game really tries to make you read into shit. Like, look at this picture of a camera. Okay, selfie. Okay, millennial picture. Okay, millennial. Look at him taking his little selfie in the mirror. Love him for that. Same, dude, same. Okay, so we gotta have this powered on, and we need to get a key card, which we do not have. But let's finish looking at here. I don't think there's anything else that we can really look at. I feel like we looked at everything. So we got some information about Harley's room and 11:28, which is carved onto a tree. Now that's probably correlating to something that like surrounds the tree. possibly... Hang on, I'm gonna waste some steps right now. 1128 being this padlock. Probably 1128. This looks like a 4-digit padlock. Probably that. Probably that. Are we an investigator? Are we a detective? Yes. Lose half your steps in the weight room. I don't have a lot to give right now to take, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to the storeroom. We're gonna get some goods, and then we shall continue. And hopefully we can find a room that gives us more steps. Cause yeah. If we're able to make it back to the entrance, I'm gonna try to keep an eye on my steps. I would love to go explore outside a little bit. Oh wait, lockpick. Well, let's do the guest room. Let's get those steps back. Oh yeah, the billiard room. Another gem. It seems like 2 gems is like the general currency for a lot of stuff in the game. It's not frequent, it's one thing. So we have to make it all the way back to the entrance because we kind of cornered ourselves with these rooms and the dark room. And that's chill. That's fine. It's fine we did that. I am going to turn this back on just in case we end up needing to go back. In case we find a key card, that'd be kind of sick. Okay. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may consider getting something to scribble down. Yeah, okay. Blocked. Items for sale in the commissary. We don't have a lot of money. We have 1 gold. However, I mean, spare room. Corridor is always left unlocked. I really hope we don't box ourselves in with this on accident, guys, but it might happen. Two items in the closet. An experimental house features and the laboratory. Ooh, wait, we haven't seen that before. We've done parlor. Let's do that. Let's see what's in here. This could be kind of cool. Ooh. Oh. Okay, a lot of stuff to look at. A lot of things to look at. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room, which we have not seen. And look at all this. Okay. So this is called laboratory. I'm gonna take a note on that, what we need for that. Needs boiler room on. How's life been otherwise though, Rashad? Anything in particular going on exciting? Periodic table of elements? Dude, I'm cooked. You know I don't know this shit. Oh. Okay. Interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, maybe we should keep track of what this says. Number 1 is, it's a PU. Let's just write this down. I don't know how or where or how, if it could be relevant, but we're gonna put this all down. 2 is an S. It's gonna say pussy, isn't it? Of course it is. Of course it is. It's gonna make fun of me. It's an H. 3 is H. Push. That says push so far. And then 4 is gonna say the. Got TH. Well, maybe not. That says RE. Push 3. 5 RE. 6. EU? Is that an EU? Yeah, EU. Is this Blueprints? It is, Rashad, and I'm having so much fun. I have never really liked puzzle games too much. They've always brought me so much stress. I've always felt so goofy and dumb, but this is like so fun. What is that? The letter I, or the 8's covering that? That's a letter. Oh, why is it gotta cover it so hard? It can't be an I because it's not centered, so that could be a P? Is that a P? I don't know the fucking periodic table, bro. Or it's a B. I'm gonna write a couple options. Number 8. I'm gonna write down I, P, and B. Because I don't think that could be anything else. I can't tell. I just can't tell. Have you played this game before, Rashad? 9 is TE. This is my first time. I've never played it. I've kind of watched people play it, but I really tried not to also, so I could just kind of figure it out. I think that's an R and an N. Yeah, 10 is RN. 11. 11 is an I for sure. That's an I for sure. So I'm gonna get rid of the I for 8. And then 12 is, it's an NE. NE. Push 3 up. Push 3 up. And then it's that one, then it's number 8. So yeah, push 3 up. 8. Why do you have to be so complicated, man? What are you? I love the periodic table. It's what's your favorite element? Mine is U. I wasn't even trying to flirt. I was just asking, and then it came to me. Just came to me. Does anyone know what this one is? Should I just look up the periodic table, or is that cheating? Is that cheating? Push 3 up. That's what I'm gonna write down so far, is what we have written down from the numbers. Push 3 up. And then it's the letter A, which, I don't know. Complain about puzzles because you always seem to be good at them. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I will end you platonically. Please do. Please do. That's so funny. Thank you so much, Rochelle. That's so sweet of you. It's small. I was just trying to be silly. I didn't even mean for that to come out that way. Here's what we got going on so far. We can pull up the art cam so you can see. These are my notes. They're chaotic. It says push 3 up, which stops right here, where I can't tell what number 8 is between a P and a B. I don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know. That's my art cam. I love art cam. She's so cute. She just gets to show my desk. That's fun. I'm gonna skip that and move on. Just for a second. Maybe some of these letters aren't needed. But 8 is its own thing. But the A from 7, from PA. But so far they've all been relevant from up to the number 8 is where it gets confusing. So I'm gonna draw a little line there to kind of signify that I'm confused. And then we're gonna see what else we can do. Let's look at 9 again. What is 9? TE. And then 10 is RN. Turn, but with an E makes no sense, but maybe it's not supposed to be like so exact. Like AR, as, or AS. Okay. Turn. I'm gonna just write turn, but like it's spelled weird. And then I, with the NE in, Push 3 up a... Maybe I just need to look away from this and see if it's relevant to anything else. Because maybe it's like really making... I'm getting focused again, which like happened with the dartboard thing. But if I take a step back, maybe the answer's nearby. Maybe there's something I can find in here that will explain the number 8 to me so I can make sense. What is 8? What is the number? Or the letter? I don't know. Push 3 up a blank, and it's turn in, but it's spelled so goofy. But it's spelled silly. I wonder, is there a TU? Is that going to help me? I'm going to look away in a second. I'm going to see if there's a TU in here. Maybe they had to do the TE because... Well, this one's blank. There's a couple blanks. I don't know. TC. Because if there's not a TU in here, then I guess that could deduce for me that TE was the only option that they really had to say turn. As much as I hate that. Oh, these... I have to really focus on them. Okay. But these ones, totally blank. Totally blank. Those ones don't come up. AS. What is AS? What element is that? I don't even know what AS is. Arsenic? Okay, so there's not a TU on here. So I think they just like did a TE to turn in just to fuck with me. And there's a letter E at the end. Push 3 up a blank, turn in E. You just need the letters for the numbers? Yeah. Yeah. So I wrote the numbers down sequential to being 1 through 12. And so far it seems correct because 1 through 7... If you put them as words... Oh, it's arsenic? Love that. I fucking love that. That's what I thought. Push 3 up, So, like, that's gotta be a thing. Like this... Yeah. Okay, let's take a step back. Let's take a step back. Come back to it if we need to, but let's also keep an eye out for something with the letter 8, or the number 8, and see if that goes with anything. And this is only 1 through 10, so I don't think it's relevant. What's this say? Effective immediately... Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Electronic mail? I haven't heard of that. Electronic mail. Through a security terminal. Okay. I'm just gonna write that down. Electronic mail. Security terminal. We got this. Alright, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Let's see. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Press enter. Okay. Enter. Experiment setup, research logs, pause, experiment, log into network. I gotta bounce. My buddy's begging me to play Fortnite. Yo, have so much fun playing Fortnite. I hope it's a great time, Rashad. It's such a good time seeing you. Take care, take care, take care. Okay. Let's just open up the first thing. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of day. Okay, continue with experiment. Interesting. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Each time you eat an apple... Oh, this is cool. Spread dirt on the driveway. What the hell would dirt on the driveway do? 8 equals F, and the one next to it is NE, if that's helpful. I didn't really see the other ones. 8 is F? That makes sense that I couldn't see that. Three. This is so hard. This is difficult. I'm gonna let my brain think on that a little bit. Thank you for telling me. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Okay. Add 3 aquariums to a draft pool. If we eat an apple. Let's just choose one. Let's do this one. And this. 3 aquariums. Let's just see. Start experiment. Interesting. Okay. Research logs. No experiments. Been found or performed. Okay, so that's just what I've been up to. Pause experiment. Okay, that's what I want to stop doing what I'm doing. Log into network. Terminal password. Maybe that's what we're writing down. I just sing the periodic table found for the elements. Oh, okay, okay. Well, it seems right. F, I think, is correct. We'll take another peek at that board there and then see. But I feel like you're so on the dot with that. Okay, I'm just gonna write it out. Push. Can I do a space? I can. 3 up. And then it stops there. How many digits is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11. Right? No, wait. 9, 10, 11, 12. Which is all the numbers from the periodic table there that we need to focus on. So, do you think it might just be the first letter? Because some of it starts making no sense at the end, so it might just be the first letter of each thing. Let's try that. I hope capitalization's not important. Eek! We'll try that after. We'll do capitalization if it is important. I don't know. Incorrect password. Okay, let's do capitals. I feel like we're onto something. P S H T R E P F T R I N. Captain's log, day 1111 of space, war against fascism. Here we are, against fascism. This is me fighting fascism right now. Okay. I'm also gonna write down just the letters, the first letters, just to see if that means anything to me. Maybe it'll come up later. I don't know. I'm just doing every possibility I can to see if anything could make sense. Pushtrupetifen. Right, correct. That makes sense. Is this Walter White's house? This is his lab. Oh. Small, you were so on the dot with the 8, dude. It's an F. You're so smart. You're so beautiful. You're so smart and beautiful. And those are just blank. Okay, well, okay. Room temps, complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure. Randolph M is the lab tech. Huh. The actual element names, because some of their letters for the elements don't match with the... Oh! Okay, genius small. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You're so smart and cute and wonderful. No, that's you, babes. All you. Okay. I'm gonna write this down real quick, and then let's do that. Let's figure that out. Lab tech. See, you got the big brain, because, like... Me? No. Randolph. That's such a great deduction, Small. That is so brilliant of you. Since they don't match up. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Then I don't know. I wish I knew what the elements were. Let's find a list. Because I don't know what they are. How am I supposed to know? I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Okay, she's new here. Do you think Kimberly is the picture of that lady? Dying. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Sorry, I'm gonna also write down Kimberly Thompson. New here. She's new here, dude. Kimberly Thompson, new here. Let's see if we can figure it out then. Let me write down this stuff again. Because I wrote it down on the very edge of my paper, so I don't have any room to fill in actual first letters. I'm like trying to think. Should I just Google like the elements real fast? Just kind of do a quick little Google search on elements? Probably. But I need the workspace on my paper, so I'm gonna finish putting that down. P-A-F-T-E-R-N. I-N-E. Okay. Wamp wamp. Now we gotta look it up. Small, I'm so happy you're here. You're so brilliant and smart and beautiful. Okay. EU element. Plutonium in... Okay, so it'd be PL, I guess. But just the first letter, so it's still a P, since we can't fit every single one. S element. Sulfur, so it's gonna be S. H element. It's hydrogen. TH element. It's thorium, so that's correct. RE. I feel like I don't know what I feel like. My brain's just going. Okay, so rhenium, I guess. Rhenium. EU. Europium. Which brings us to the PA and then eventually the F, which I think is where it's gonna differ, dude. Potassic titanium is the PA, of course, yes, I knew that. Okay, and then we're gonna do F. It's fluoride, so F is still good. F is fine. TE element, tellurium. So far, these are all correct to their thing. Radon. And then I is iodine. Ne. Neon. So they're all technically the correct ones. Minus the following second letter. Maybe I should have looked that up. Fuck, maybe I should have paid attention and wrote that all down. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see something here. I don't think it's gonna do anything. It's not making any sense. It's not making any sense so far. Yeah, this makes less sense. Okay, well, that was worth it. That was worth it to find out. I feel like we hit a wall. Are you sure you're not neon? Because you tend to light up a room with your presence. Get out of here. Are you sure you're not hydrogen? Because you give me life, dude. You give me life. Get out of here for trying to come at me like that. Get out of here. You cutie. I hate you. I I hate you. That was slick. That was slick. It didn't. I didn't get bashful, but that was slick. That was slick. Small. Okay. 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 We need to continue on. So we're gonna do West Wing Hall. I hate you, Small. You're so funny. So mean. We looked at that. None of these other things are things I can pick up or seem relevant. That's a bong. That coffee looks bad. It doesn't look good. It seems bad. And what's the arrow pointing to? Why is there an arrow? There's nothing on it, and I can't like interact with it, so I don't know. Use so many more where that came from. Periodic table flirts. Okay, this also needs the boiler, so we can't even turn it on, I don't think. So it's not even worth trying to fuck with right now. We'll come back to this. We at least know a function where we can do a cause and effect. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff or members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft. So, true. Okay, so West Wing has been closed because of mourning. But we're still chilling in it. We're still going into it. That's fine. Because of mourning. R.I.P. Brownie face. R.I.P. sad face. Let's do the bedroom. We need the steps. Yo. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna get some bag in our coin purse. I feel like this is... Do you think this is Kimberly Thompson? She's new here. But she looks like she's been living here. Like, look at her fit, dude. She's not new here. She's not the same person from the black room, because she doesn't have a mall. Or the red room? I don't know what it's called. Let's see if this does anything. Sick money. Dude, we're so rich. But yeah, that's a different lady than the pictures in the red room. Unless she just started drawing a mole on her face. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Let's see that. Let's do that. I hate this room. It's so cool and so weird. Look at this man. Look at this man. Is there relevance? Why is the shadow cast different? I guess for his face. There's relevance. Look at this candle. Look at this candle. Yo, there's relevance. Yo, look at that freaking relevance there, man. Skittles, hi. Welcome. How are you? Look at that. Oh, we just... Yo, what the frick? What the frick? I am doing quite amazing. Very well. I'm very well. I'm very happy. I'm very joyous that I get to be here. How far in you are you? I'm down day 5. Day 5. I'm really new to this game. This is my second time playing it. I've never played this game before. This is so cool. Okay, look. We got this. Let's try that tree number because it's the only hint we possibly have. But I feel like it's not that at all. Cool. But since it's in this room specifically, I'm sure there's relevance because these are the only pictures that haven't changed in the house when we enter rooms. I mean, it maybe in other rooms too, but this one definitely has the same pictures every time. Have you figured out anything out yet? We figured the dartboard out. I don't know. I'm looking at, let me look at my notes. I'm assuming you don't want spoilers. I'd prefer not. I've mostly got a bunch of different things. We've got the billiard room figured. I'm looking at the chapel, the pictures in there. I appreciate it, Skittles. No worries, no worries. How's your day? What are you up to? I got myself a freaking matcha tea. I feel like I have a lot of like hints to things, but nothing so solid yet where I'm like, I've got this sorted. I was just in the laboratory. Laboratory? I don't know. Never said that word out loud, really. And I was looking at the freaking periodic table, and that's low-key frustrating. We can't decide, so no seeing on Twitch. This game's cool. Have you played this one before? I mean, you said no spoilers, so I'm assuming you've played before. I am loving this game. We're gonna run into an issue of an order in terms of typing if we try to differentiate these people too much. I don't know. There's... I haven't, but I've watched like 40 hours of someone else playing. Yeah, I watched other people play it, but I tried not to absorb too much because I didn't want to... I didn't want to like spoil it myself because I wanted to stream it. I wanted to play it and stream it, but so I tried not to pay attention. I had it on in the background, or I was just like chilling and like doing other stuff while it was happening. So it was just, yeah. But it's cool. I like the aesthetic of the game. I think it looks pretty. I've never been a fan of puzzle games necessarily, so it's really fun to sort of figure that out. This is the only puzzle game that I've been interested in, and it's like pulled me in like none other. Like none other. Okay, let's see. Let's count. Let's count. One lady. Two ladies. Three ladies. Four ladies. We've got 4 ladies in this room. What's this room called anyways? Drawing room. Drawing room. 4 ladies. The relevance, or like not the relevance, the need to have a notebook has become so grand. I understand why people would. I wonder how many digits it's gonna be, dude. I have no idea. There's no way to like know that, I don't think. How many horses? 1 horse, 2 horse, 3 horse, 4 horse, 5 horse, 6 horse. Let's double check that, because I feel like I counted too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 horses. He just memorized everything and he forgets. He goes and redrafts the room. Could be me. Yo, literally. Literally. Hang on, it's quiet. I'm gonna turn on a little bit of music because this room's just dead silent. If I lived in this house, I'd be it would be so bad for my ADHD, bro. It would be so bad because I would enter a room and be like, I don't know why I came in here because it's not gonna be the same room. I get confused when I go into a room that I had a purpose to go see. So like, if I lived in this place, I don't think I'd go anywhere. I don't think I'd get to do anything. I think I'd just be so confused. Alrighty, alright. Top hat people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 top hats. Couldn't be me. Dude, for real. Did I say 11? I think I said 11. 11 top hats. This house would be my dream and also like my nightmare at the exact same time, dude. This furniture is sick. Thank you. Thank you, Skittles. I appreciate that. I was like, I hope it was 11. Okay. Umbrella dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 umbrellas. I feel like these numbers are not going to be what I need. I feel like they're going to be not what I need. And what are these arrows with their feet? What is that? All right. How many children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to come back to this room. I have just numbers written down that could go in any order. There's 5 different numbers. That's a lot of different options of what this could possibly be. Unless we like are supposed to like do something with them, like add them and then divide them or something. I don't fucking know, but or multiply them and then divide them by 2. Who knows? Who knows? There's nothing pointing me to think that, but like I'm thinking it. I think I need more evidence and things for the drawing room before I try to do any guessing. So I think we got what we needed, which is seeing that we can pull this, open that. These pictures play some sort of importance with that. They've got to. There was no way they don't. So we're gonna come back to it. Maybe we'll find a note. There's a hint for this room that you don't know about yet, and the hint is so stupid. I hate / love it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I'm okay with that. You can tell me a hint like that. That's cool with me. I'll take that. Let's get some coins. Let's get from... Actually, I can redraw the rooms. Let's do this. Let's redraw. Not really a spoiler, as you already said it. I already said it. Fuck. Yeah, please go ahead. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. That's cool with me. Let's just do the kitchen. I kind of fucked up on that. I think I should have done, and I can't. Something else. Fuck, why'd I redraw? I think it had like that closet which had 2 items. That would have been a good one. I just like saw that as I already clicked to redraw. You don't think you know how to do the room yet? Oh, I see. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. I guess I have to choose one. Fuck. Let's do parlor. Let's just do a puzzle in there too. Is what I mean. Okay. Wait. I think my V-Sync is on too. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if that fixes it, because I am seeing tearing a little bit. Should we come back? I think I'm still not knowing what you're saying, Skittles. I've got terrible reading comprehension. I'm also really bad at that. What is the hint? Is it this? You're all good? Yeah, I'm terrible. I don't want to like give off the, like, I don't want to pretend that I like fully understood. I'm bad at understanding things sometimes. Hi, Unicorn. Welcome in, QD. How are you? Am I gonna get tripped up on the arrows meaning something? Or are they just like, I don't know. I don't think I can do this room yet. I was agreeing with that. Then let's do that. Let's move on. Let's move on. You're so brilliant and I love you for that. Thank you, Skittles. Yay! The wind-up key. Okay. I love and hate this puzzle so much. There's a second wind-up key in this room. It's probably a lie. More than likely the lie. Taking the lie. The statement on the white box is true. No, that's a lie also. This box and the white box are both empty. Oh, I hate this here. Just woke up from a nap. Yo. Honestly, I kind of want a nap. It's my day off, and this is the first time I'm sitting down for the day. It was like when I started streaming. I'm so ready for a little sleepy time. I've got like all day to like chill though, so we'll see what I do. We'll see what happens. Oh, these boxes are gonna kill me too. I hate this so far. The statement on the white box is true. There's a second wind-up key in the room. So you're lying because this one's... It's... Oh God. What are their statement? What is it? What's the things again? It's... Yeah, I gotta look at this. There will be at least one box which displays only true statements. That displays one false statement and a prize. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. A true and a false and a prize. I'm gonna do the blue box. Let's just do the blue box. Who cares? Who cares? Please? Yup. Thank you, black box. You're a good box. Good box. Good box. All right, now to continue on, let's do. We could get 2 items from the closet and just kind of explore what that is, because I don't know all the possible items we could get. And then we can take a couple steps back to the bedroom, to the West Wing Hall, and hopefully continue forward. Because maybe the closet also has something we can use for the dark room. That's not something I know.
Small.
Small. I love you, Small. I love you, Unicorn. A key and a rabbit's foot, huh? Greater chance of finding items. Okay, I was thinking items like a magnifying glass, but I mean, this is cool. We have a higher chance of finding items with the rabbit's foot. That's kind of huge. Sorry, just Miss Small. Yeah. I want to play Repo and stuff with you guys again too. That was so fun. Let's go to lose 2 steps at the gymnasium. Let's just do the dining room then, yeah? Oh, Small. I was thinking about purchasing Dale and Dawson and sending it your way, if you want. If you want. If you're down, if you guys are actually down to play that, I'm so down. Also. Okay. What's this say again? Rank 8 is when there's food in here? Okay. Cool. Garage. We haven't seen the garage before, and we could. I'm okay if we end the day and go back to the entrance hall and go outside because I want to explore outside a little bit. I'm okay taking an L. I don't even know if this would be an L, but like calling it good here because we could do the chapel, which would lead us forward, but like it's just day 5. We have so much time. Let's do garage. I haven't been in here before, so let's just see what's up. Let's see what's up. Intercom. Oh, garage door. Yo, okay. Hella keys too. Just taking the L like that, yikes. Listen, Unicorn. We're doing our best. An L to continue to succeed. Mrs. Babbage? Not surprised though. Get out of here. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for. Does anyone else have like they struggle with like reading cursive? Cause I do. Okay, there's people. Let's write down some stuff here. We got the garage. We've never been in here. Let's put it down. Dude, cursive fucks me up. Garage. Mrs. Babbage fucking hates that one guy because he's never there. Angry. I just need the lore too. I'm writing down lore stuff. Angry at Christoph for being a slacker. Yeah, that's right. It's so pretty, but I'm not used to reading cursive. Dude, me either. I think it's a very pretty thing, and I like almost write in like a slight partial cursive, but not like the formula of cursive. It's pretty good cursive, but it's always a couple letters that throw me off. Yo, seriously. But my mom's cursive, no one can read that. Yo, that's kind of how I am with my mom too. Like, I can't read anything she writes. And add, so cut the very end of the sentence. Do you say this is your first time in the garage? First time in the garage. So I figured, hey, this could be kind of cool. I have no idea what's in here, so that's why I wanted to check it out. It's like I'm reinventing cursive with how connected my letters are. Yo, that's how I feel too. Like, very partial cursive. It's a very partial cursive for me. Is there anything I can see inside the car? Okay, so the main thing is the garage door. Leads us right outside. You already did the utility closet? I did, yeah. I wanted to use the utility closet specifically for the dark room, so I could see the pictures with the magnifying glass. So yeah, and then I just turned on the closet, or the garage, because I thought, hey, could run into it, don't know. We're just gonna start flipping switches. I turned on those green lights, don't know what that does, but we did it. And now we're out here. Let's just take this road and see what's over here and go down that path in a moment. Because I'm sure that's just a dead end for us, isn't it? Yep. So yeah, we're gonna have to call it a day after we kind of run into whatever dead end we're gonna run into here. But I want to explore all the rooms I can right now, in case there's evidence in every single room that I haven't been into. I don't know. And then we've seen pictures and art of this in the mansion, this bridge. I've seen this bridge before.
Oh, this.
Yo, thank you, Skittles. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. I don't have like an official like welcome to following or anything, or like to whatever, but like, hey, welcome. The Discord is called Homebrew Inn. That's what we are. You guys are my little coffee beans, I guess. We haven't leaned into a brand entirely. Ooh, wait. As I knock off my pop filter. Oops. Tool shed, items for sale. Should we check out the trading post, items for sale? I don't know, because this is like kind of our last room we can go into right now. The outside is pretty, isn't it? I like it. 2 special items. Nightbot and stream elements coming in hot. That's funny. But yeah, no pressure to join. It's just if you want. 2 special items. That's not just like... $20 kittens from a shelter the other week? Let's go. Wait, like actually though? I swear I'm very naive and we'll just kind of like take face value. So like, I don't know. What is this, a bomb? Did I just get a bomb? Oh, it's a battery pack. Thought I got a fucking bomb. What the fuck? What do I do with the battery pack? Hang on. Provides juice to contraptions made in the workshop. No. Okay, fair. I was like, 20 kittens is insane. And a hammer. Okay. We got a battery pack and a sledgehammer. So an outer room, I imagine that would be like maybe a daily thing you can go and explore, possibly. I choose to believe it's true anyways. Yeah, why not? Who cares? It is. Sure. Oh. I wonder if this will stay unlocked until the next day though. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Well, there's the answer, folks. We got it. We did it. We're locked in. Yes. The game answering my question. I do that with TV shows too, where I'll like ask a question and then like they'll answer it. Like we were watching, my partner and I were watching Glee the other day, weeks ago now. But it introduced this character named Hunter, and I'm just like, he's just like kind of being relevant to like the characters and like the story. And he's just, you hear about him, and then it kind of like shows him a little bit, and or whatever. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the hell is he? And he goes, you're probably wondering who I am. And I'm like, great. Yes, I was. Let's make a wish. I wish that Skittles saves 20 kittens. It's kind of cool. The reflection is the mountains. Okay, and then we're gonna go to that tree and that padlock because I think we found out the code for it with the picture in the dark room. So let's go that way. Good wish, right? No pressure, no pressure. Well, apparently I already did, so your wish credit. Thank you. No, hey, thanks, Skittles. I appreciate you. I knew you were a good guy. I knew. I could tell. I could tell. Is that tree and gate? Here it is. I think it's this way, yeah? The tree's cut down. Oh. Do I have to do that way? Okay, cool. I was like, I don't want to just turn it that way. That's annoying. 11. Oh, shit. I'm not good at this. Yo, let's go. All right, 11:28. I always finish quick. Hell yeah. Apple orchard. Apple. Who's Apple? You will start each day with an extra 20 steps? Yo, that's huge. Yeah, people always said that about me too. I never understood why. They always said I was a quick finisher. All right, let's see. Let's do this. What did we just do? Oh shit, it's a burner. One flame turned on. Interesting. Yo, what? Okay. That's cool, that's cool. That's crazy. Is that your first flame? That's my first flame. I mean, like, I'm definitely like a flamer, but that's my first flame. We're small, I'm scared. This is a clock, isn't it? The old style clock. Yeah. Tells the time. I don't know how to use that though, so irrelevant to me. Gardens logbook, April 10th, 1992. Hi, scared. I'm Skittles. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some records of my dealings on the estate in as much as it pertains to horticulture, and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula. I should do a page with just the names of the people who work here or have worked here, because so far they're spread out in my notes. Robert Nogula, yeah, groundskeeper. Maybe the names will be relevant. I don't know. I think you have to type it out. You're lucky I forgot how to ban people. Oh man, that's funny. Keeper. Oops. Oh shit. But yeah, Skittles, if you ever want to hang, we're pretty chill. We do a lot of. I guess I'll give you a briefing on kind of like the vibe of the streams typically. Oftentimes we do a lot of chatting streams. My partner and I like to play like card games where we just talk, and it's like question games. Or I like to do things with like Unicorn and Small and some other people. We'll play like a group game, or I'll do stuff like this, or sometimes I draw. I also draw. We do art streams. It's been a long time since we've done that. I actually just got back from being offline for like 6 months. But here we are, we've returned, and we're having so much fun. I'm so happy to be streaming again. Among my many commission duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the main entrance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Like a significant amount of chatting. We chat a lot. There's a lot of times where I plan on playing a game and I don't shut up. Exactly. Thank you, Skittles. I appreciate it. Okay, so Lady What's Her Fuck is dead. Lady Epson, dead. Dead. Rip, dude, rip. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work. So if I endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining their grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. Okay, so 8 green rooms. That's good to know. Yep, I see. She's a certified yapper. I should put that as one of my tags or whatever. Yeah, my tags. Hashtags? Is it tag? It's where it says like married and all those other things down there. LGBTQ. Yapper should be on there. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. Oh. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Okay, green rooms only drafted on the outside. That's good to know, dude. It's tags. Oh, slay. Can you put it in on your resume? Thanks. I do talk about myself that way when I like. I'm actually not all green rooms, just those mentioned. Oh shit. Okay. Big brain there. Big brain. Whenever I do interview for a job, though, I do talk about how I am a little bit of a yapper in like a good way. I'm like, I've got people skills, but really, I just don't shut up. Okay, I'm gonna write terrace. Thank you for pointing that out. I would have been like, what the fuck? So I appreciate it. Patio, veranda, morning room. I want a morning room in my house, dude. That'd be so sick. Greenhouse and secret garden. Okay. I feel like I've only seen a small collection of these. That's kind of cool. Courtyard can be anywhere. Got you. Got you. Also, we've been streaming for about an hour, 20 minutes. So if you need to, take a little stretch break, get some water. Do what you got to do. Take care of you. Because I might do that in a minute. Morning room you can't get just yet. Okay. I want a greenhouse. Yo, a greenhouse would be sick. You'll figure that out, don't worry. Oh, fuck. Okay. A morning room would be so cool. A greenhouse. I just want like a home with like lots of greens and things like that. Lots of plants. Like I can't wait to have a house. I want it to have a lot of windows. After I read this up though, this little book, I am gonna use the restroom. So, you know, if you gotta do the same, do the same. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. Barren ground. Okay. Good soil, rich soil, poor. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. Morning room's a very good room though. Dude, I want the morning room now. I want to know what makes it good. I'm getting so many gardening TikToks on my free page, and every time I wish I had my own house to garden in. Literally, dude, I want to have like a little commune with like friends and stuff. So we're gonna get some property. There'll be a garden. You can live there. Who cares? Because I also want a garden so bad, dude. I'm saving money for a house, and that's going great. But like, bruh. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Okay. This is gonna be, if I take this note, the kitchen is your best way to getting morning room at the moment. The kitchen, okay. I don't know if you have kitchen on this level. I've been in the kitchen in the game, I think. Grow a variety of foods and share amongst ourselves. Literally, that'd be so fun. I've been wanting to get more into gardening too. I've mostly landscaped places for gardening, but I've never done the gardening. So like, we could totally make that happen. We could make it a thing. Like in my adoptive parents, their house, there's so much to read. Their house had like a bunch of gardening stuff that I helped like set up, using like bee planters, because they used to have bees. Once the bees kind of like died or whatever, they turned the planter, or the bee boxes into planters, which was super cool. I don't want to give too much away though. I appreciate that. No, you're great. You're great. So kitchen has the potential, is the best way of getting the morning room. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that then. Kitchen, and I'm just gonna put an arrow. My pen keeps breaking, bro. I think it's just broken. Arrow, morning room. Slated. At the moment. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. That'd be insane. That'd be so much money. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line. including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitudes of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Last page. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rena. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. As she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister, truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. Okay, people pleaser. Same. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rena's depiction in the chapel. In the chapel! And I've written down stuff about that. Rena... She's got this... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna make a list of names, at least for this. Anne and the gardener know each other. I don't know who Anne is, but she seems important. She seems like she's one of the main people in the house. And then I'm gonna write for groundskeeper next to his name so I remember. Rena Chapel. But who's the other statue in the cloister? Orinda. What is her deal? Why is the... I mean, I don't think the gardener hates Orinda, but who is she? What is she the, like, angel or god of or whatever the fuck? What's her deal? Cloister. And I just need the gardener's name. Robert. Alright, I'm gonna take a small break. This was cool. I'm gonna use the restroom because I've drinking? I've had a lot of beverages. So, cuties, stretch, do what you gotta do. I'll see you in a second. Okay, I'm back. So, I saw your question before I stood up about what am I keeping track in the chapel so far. Thus far in the chapel, we have... What did I write? I wrote down stuff about the pictures. Essentially, what the big images are. I don't remember if they're like glass, stained glass, or like paintings or what. I imagine they're stained glass. But I wrote down what they are and what's the correlating number with it. So we got hoe, which I think she's just holding a hoe. 1. You know, chef 2, pitchfork 3, chimney sweep 4, maid 5, horse rider 6, and then like a paladin looking person 7. That's all I've got. That's all I've written down. I think it was one of the first rooms I ended up in. So I was like, maybe not trying to be super observant, but we wrote down all that stuff. Okay, all good, perfect. Yes. I think that's all I was able to observe. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Let's move on. I'm gonna start writing down these names real quick and like make sure I got names in a specific spot. Just making sure you had the numbers because I didn't hear you mention the numbers. Always. This game is like making me very hyper aware of like everything I'm seeing. I'm like, okay, that's probably got some relevance, such as like the picture of the dude in the room with the safe and the pictures everywhere else. I'm like, this is the only picture not hung up. It's gotta play something important. Okay, who do we need to write down? What names have I written? Apparently not a lot. Not a lot. Page 2. Oh yeah, the lab tech. And then the new person who is also possibly a lab tech, Kimberly Thompson. If not for like being important to the game, I'd like to just know the general lore of these guys and like what they all are up to. Randolph M. Kimberly Thompson. New? I'm gonna put like possibly a lab tech. I don't remember. Kimberly. She was just like new, I think, and she was trying to figure her way around. New here. Beautiful. And then we had, oh, that lady who died. Lady Epson. I've been seeing her name everywhere, and they closed the West Wing because of her. Lady Epson. Then we got Robert. That's the groundskeeper. We wrote that down. Miss Babbage. Mrs. Babbage. Mrs. Babbage. And then we've got Christoph, who's the driver. It's so funny. I feel like there's a lot of people who, in this story so far, or this game, if they don't have like an occupation designated to them, I feel like they're just like some royal lordship of some kind. Christoph, driver. Beautiful. And then Anne is just Anne. And that's all we know about Anne. She exists. Okay, next page. Or we might have to call it a day. We'll see. What I think we are at our dead end right now. Back on the live screen. Okay, so this is that thing that does the thing to make sure that things don't get too frosty. Gas line is on. You know Anne's last name, right? I don't think I saw her last name anywhere. Was it like that one dude, the owner? Sinclair, or whatever the fuck his name is? I didn't write his name down either. Anne, who are you, Anne? Were you in the note? It was in garage. Anne! 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 I'm coming, girl! Let's go check it out. Oh shit, outside counts steps depending on where you go. I didn't notice that before. Good to know, good to know. We made some progress with this day in game though. We got steps. We've gotten a lot of different things kind of going on for us right now, dude. That's pretty cool. I was gonna check out the tunnel under the house more too, see if that again had anything, but I don't think so. I don't think we have any leads to further the exploration of that tunnel down there. but let's go to the garage real quick. And see what's up with that. Da 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 da. Got Mrs. Babbage here, and Kristoff, and then Anne. Oh, I don't remember. Swan song. We wrote that down earlier. Swan song on the plates. Why didn't I think to look at the plates? Okay, escape rooms. Let's go. Let's see. Store. The terminal. The password is swan song. We know that. You're good. You're good, Skittles. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's always better safe than sorry, you know. Okay, and then let's go down to the tunnel under the mansion. I forget if there's anything. Hi, clocking back in. Hey, cutie, welcome. I got this, what's the word? I think it's paleta? Matcha? It's got like a red, or like a strawberry, like ice cream thing in there. They've also got like mango. They've got coconut. Do you think that is a clue to something? Hi, Sparkles. You know what I do have a clue on? It's that you're cute. Anyways, I'm pretty aware of that. Okay, here's our flame though. Hey. So when we get 4 flames, what the fuck's that do? Where will that bring us? And this is boarded off. Oh, hey, yo, wait, hey. Yeah. Can shatter padlocks on lock trunks. But what about this? Can I shatter this? Please? Please? That'd be kind of sick. I mean, I would use that. I would use the sledgehammer to get in there. Just saying, just padlocks? Only padlocks? I should start keeping a note of what padlocks I see and where. I need to light this torch because I can't see. Can I check your inventory real quick? Here's what we got. Always is a clue to delicious homemade hummus. Dude, your hummus looks so good, Sparkles. I want some. I'm so hungry right now. But like your hummus does look really good. Yeah. Okay, all good, thank you. Of course. Oop, ad. Skittles! Unicorn, it was Eric. Eric gifted out a bunch of subs. It is so easy to make. I would love to see the recipe. Unless you've already shared it, then my bad for not remembering. It was probably Eric. Eric gave out like a lot. How many did Eric do? Eric had a day and it was so sweet. $20 gifted subs. 25 gifted subs. 30 gifted subs. Sorry, I'm like scrolling and finding more of what he did. 30 gifted subs. Is sub counter not working? Unless did someone just sub? Did I miss one? It's been weird, so we might take it off. We might take off the sub counter. I don't know. I'd like to have it be functioning. I need to do another like look into and seeing it. However, the follower goal is functioning. I've noticed that. That one is functioning. So the sub goal, I'm not sure. Next time someone subs or whatever, if it doesn't go anywhere, if it doesn't go up, we'll probably take it off until I figure it out and do some more diagnosing on that. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Silly little sub goal. Right, I thought it was cute. I like look at people's streams for little ideas and like little inspirations, and I saw someone having that and I was like, that's cute. Oh, we are so high up. We're very high up, y'all. It did function when Eric did do the sub goal thing and like, or did give the gifted subs. It did function there. However, it needs to like reset every once in a while, or it resets on its own. I don't know. The follower growth so far has been a one and done. Okay, let's write down the main dude's name. Next. Simon. We are Simon. Hi. Herbert Sinclair. S. Sinclair. Back to the names tab. So I didn't write down his name. I just figured I'd remember every stream for whatever reason. That'd be interesting. I hope that's not the case, because I would like to see it like realistically go up over time. I'd like to hit the goal or something and then maybe do something, but yeah. Herbert S. Sinclair. He's the Baron, as I'm aware. And I'm gonna write Simon dash me with a star and a smiley face. Cute. And then I think we have to call it a day. We didn't get that far in, but we did discover a lot of stuff, which is huge. Call it a day. Call it a day. It's crazy how it's already almost like 2 hours into stream, bro. And it's wild. Let's do another day in the game. And then, I probably have to make dinner soon. If it's already an hour 40 in, I'll probably have to make dinner. Yeah, aren't those little emotes so fun? Twitch has like, yeah, they're kind of cool. Twitch has like integrated like animated things for those emotes. And so I was like able to like make animated emotes with the ones I already have, or the ones that I uploaded. I resized some images and like did some stuff, got rid of backgrounds and put those in there. Yeah, so the spinning big mouth is so goofy. I hope to get some more. They're cute, huh? But I hope to have some more sometime that I can like continue adding to the animated list. And the one with like the GIFs and all that. They're so silly. Rooms in your house will more likely to contain dig spots today. Items for trade. I don't have anything to purchase with. That one's my favorite. The blep is nasty. Is there a shovel in here? So we can now find plots of dirt to dig. The cellar, no items to take. Oh, family tree. Yo, that's perfect. Right on the names page. Okay. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Herbert Sinclair. The Baron is not Herbert. I thought it was. Interesting. Herbert's just Herbert. Sinclair and the Epson family. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I'm gonna write down family tree. Gonna make one real quick. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Who's Herbert to these guys? Is he just like an uncle? We're Simon? Are we Simon? Simon was... Actually, that letter doesn't necessarily mean that we are Simon. We are a child. We do not look like that man. We're not Simon. We're not Simon. We're not Simon. Herbert gave it to Simon. What happened to him? Okay. Oh, that's Clara with the mole. Yo, huge. And then Baroness Aurival. She's the picture that we've seen before. We are not Simon, dude. We're not. Okay, I'm gonna write down these real quick. This is actually so huge. Seeing this is huge, dude. I'm actually so glad that we did the root cellar then, because this is insane. The game, Simon says nah. Simon says, I'm not Simon, dude. Simon says, please, no. Okay, so we're gonna write down Baron Thomas Sinclair. And Baroness Aurival. Aurival. I don't know. Au revoir. And those two had Simon. I'm interested in this. This is so interesting. Where's Anne? Where's her name? Who is Anne? She hasn't come up yet. And Mrs. Babbage? Where is she? She's not on here either. Who's Mrs. Babbage then? We are Sadie. We are not Simon. We are Sadie. We are not Simon. Simon H. Sinclair. And they got like, what is that? What is this? Is this holly? Not, it's not holly. Is that holly? The plant, right? I don't know. That looks like that Christmas plant. I'm gonna draw that real quick. I'm just gonna add that to my list. Just so I'm aware that that exists for the family crest. Because that could play some relevance somewhere. And all the swans, the swan song. Yeah, and then there's spades, which hasn't come up yet. Mistletoe? Mistletoe? Oh yeah, probably, huh? And then they had Mary Epson. Okay, and then I've got to write down the Epson family stuff. This game is sick. I'm fucking invested. I'm involved. I feel very strongly to just like figure this all out. I mix up Christmas plants a lot. You know, same. I honestly have no idea. But Mount Holly as the plant. That makes sense. So probably the Sinclairs were here first, or I don't know. I don't know if that even means anything, but like, hey, Mount Holly. That looks like Holly to me. Might be. Might be, might be. That is actually super cute, huh? Huh. Okay, Lord William. I'm just gonna write Will Epson. And Lady Ashlyn. Connect those guys. You go down in their tree to Clara. Wait, Lord Epson is on his own. He's not a part of anything. Just like Herbert S. Sinclair. And we've seen... We gotta look at the pictures again, now that we can kind of like identify these fuckers a little bit. Okay. Maybe I should write some small identifying factors next to their names. Clara. Mole. She has a mole. Mary. Pendant. As a pendant. Just so that way if we see pictures, we can kind of see what they're what's up with them. Simon. Mustache. And we know what Herbert looks like. We see Herbert in a lot of things, so I don't need to worry about Herbert. Herbert. White. Just kidding. Baron Thomas Sinclair. He's got that like bartender bullshit mustache thing. Bartender. Vibe. Just gonna write vibe. Baroness Aravel. What do you call that? Is that a 3/4 image? I think so. Let's do, I'm just gonna write 3/4. At least I'll know what that means. 3/4 image. Lord William Epson. Glasses. Lady Ashlyn. Her vibe, the fuck she look like she's up to? Traumatized. She looks traumatized. A little bit of trauma vibe. I'm just gonna write that because I'll know it and I'll see it and I'll be like, hey. Okay, Lady Ashlyn got with Lionel Epson and had Clara. And Lionel looks like a turtle, I guess. That'll help me remember. Turtle. And then the Epson's got a swan. So I'm gonna do a little swan drawing so I can remember that. Easy. And then spades, 2 spades. Interesting stuff. Welcome back, Skittles. We opened up the root cellar and, well, we found the family roots. We were identifying the pictures that we've been seeing, which is kind of sick as fuck, dude. So now we're gonna be able to like identify like the images. I don't know. I'm so in love with this game. This game's so fucking sick, dude. So fucking sick, dude. It is really cool though. I love this game. Can I just take some potatoes and carrots with me? Like, kind of cool. I almost didn't do this room just because it sounded like there was gonna be nothing to it. But I was like, my final decision to do it was we haven't been in there yet. About the license plate being Swan Song. So maybe you said you saw it somewhere else. Do you know what that is useful to yet? You know, it's a terminal password, and that's all I'm aware of. I just know Swan Song is a terminal password. I gotta find that terminal again and kind of like figure out what it would lead to, because I mean I feel like we'll get more answers. So wait, Swan Song. There's a terminal in the laboratory? Hang on. I don't think that'll work though, right? Because it's a 12-digit thing in the laboratory. And it's in the store. The password is Swan Song. And the car left out some letters. So I'm gonna write down next to the garage the letters they left out. Swan Song. Just in case. Just in case. I don't know. We have a lot to work with. This game's gonna give me just a million things to think about, and my ADHD ass is gonna like fumble through it, but we're gonna get answers eventually. Oh my gosh, man, this game's so cool. Such a pretty game, such a dynamic game. The lore seems really interesting and dark. I can't wait to figure out the lore. Like, more of it. Okay, so we're not Simon. I thought we were Simon at first, because it says here. We're not Simon. We're some child with blonde hair. Simon's got a mustache. I wrote that down. I thought memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I hope that you... Nothing could have been farther from my mind when I chose you as my heir. Why do you think you're not Simon? Because I've seen our third person zoom in on us and we had blonde short hair. Yeah, we had blonde short hair, but in the family tree we saw a picture of, unless our name is also Simon, like the second, a picture of Simon, and he's got a mustache and dark hair. That's why that's where I'm concluding that. I'm open to the fact that we might be Simon, a Simon, but we're not the Simon with the mustache. You know? There's something that made me believe I was Simon initially. I wrote down Simon and I wrote me because I thought it was me. You understand? Guess who added something to the cooking channel for you? Was it you, cutie? I hope so. I'm excited. Is it the hummus? I'm so stoked. I just got paid today, so maybe I'll buy some stuff for hummus because I have to go to the store to buy a lemon and some stuff for cupcakes. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat for dinner, though. It's gonna be ground turkey something. Thank you so much, though. We must be a Simon, unless, like he wouldn't leave this for just... We're a Simon. We have to be, like, a Simon descendant, because, like, right? We have to be. I don't know. To be named after... Wait, who is Simon to him here? He doesn't really say, does he? He's just like, you're a young boy. Congrats. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. I should write that down. Maybe it's about the Simons we find along the way. It does say something about who Simon is to Herbert. In here? The Simons we find along the way is so funny. I'm not saying if you are Simon or not, though. I hate Skittles. You're so. That's like such a kind, evil thing of you to do. And this is from Herbert S. Sinclair, who, as far as we know, doesn't have a child. From the family tree. We saw that. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking in here to see where it says. If it's from Herbert to Simon and says your grandmother. Herbert to Saint Baron. Wait. Oh yeah. Wait. Hold up. My brain's like getting there. It's getting there. Who is Simon to Herbert? Nephew. Are we Simon with the mustache? We have to be, right? Your grandmother. So that would be his mom. Or his sister. He's so his sister is Baroness. What's her bucket? Right? No. What? No. Hold up. Getting lost. Because in the family tree, it doesn't show us having. If we are Simon with a mustache, if it's the family tree, it doesn't show us anyone further beyond our parents, which would be Baron, Thomas Sinclair, and Baroness. I wish I wrote that more clearly. A rave. She's a rave. That'd be my grandpa, right? Yeah, that'd be my grandfather. But then it says Herbert S. Sinclair. They're having. Is it a scandal? Oh, is it? Am I on the right path with that, or am I totally led astray? There's a scandal between Baroness and Herbert. I mean, he's in every fucking picture. Did Thomas die? Is this like the TV show Dennis the Menace when the actor dies and they replace him with a new uncle? New what's his face? And then he's just living with the wife now? You guys remember Dennis the Menace, the black and white TV show, right? I didn't just watch that. Oh god. So I will say I think he misunderstood the family tree. I misunderstood it? Did I? Fuck it, let's go back. Let's go back. Did I just look at it? What did I miss about it? You heard that Herbert is Simon's grandfather. Papa. Okay. Because, like, yeah, the tree maybe just visually kind of messed me up. Oh, because that's... because that's Baron Thomas Sinclair's the dad to Baroness, isn't it? Yeah? Go ahead, please. Please explain a little bit. I got mixed up because these are... just because they're on the same branch. Oh. So Baron Thomas Sinclair. Yeah, please do explain. I'm like, my brain's like thinking of everything but cannot find the correct one on its own. Papa, can you hear me? Yes. Yes, Spectre, I hear you, Papa. So Herbert would just be would be Simon Sinclair's dad then, right? Wait, there's someone missing on the right? Someone missing on this branch for Herbert? Am I seeing that correctly? So Mary's parents are Simon and Clara. True. That's facts. Okay. Herbert is on the same line as Simon and Clara, which means Herbert is Simon's brother. Oh, I guess. Oh. So Mary is Herbert's niece. I gotta rewrite my tree. I gotta rewrite my tree a little bit. I'm gonna turn on some music because the game got quiet. Herbert. Simon's bro. Beautiful. Which leads to Mary. And then Clara. Top right is Clara and Lionel's parents. I see. And then Clara's Lionel and Lady Ashlyn. This game's crazy, dude. Okay, and then it's just Lord William Epson's on his, he's just chilling. I got this all sorts of weird, didn't I? Literally, Lord Epson. Okay. And then the Barons, they're their own thing. So Baron Thomas Sinclair and Baroness Aravel, those are siblings then, yeah? They're on the same branch, so I figured that in the letter Herbert is addressing Simon is talking about his grandmother. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Wait, so then Baroness and Lord William, they get together. Is that what I'm saying there? That makes sense, right? Or they're just in-laws. They're just in-laws. They have to be in-laws. Right? I hate family trees. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I hate this game now. Oh, leave it to a family tree to fuck me up so hard, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Lord William and Lady Erin or whatever says in Clara. Okay. Yeah. Lord Will. Lady Erin. Got you. That makes sense. Clara and Lyle. Just... yeah. Hell yeah. It's a little... yeah, it's a little confusing. It's a little confusing there. Okay. So my first draft of the tree is not correct, but I'm going to use it to identify images. Because I wrote down descriptors for them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're so in. I understand now. I'm getting it now. Cool. Cool. This game's so cool and oh man. They made the family tree a puzzle practically. Jesus Christ. There's that. Okay. And then Clara gets with Simon, whose brother is Herbert. So Simon's parents would be the Barons. Baroness, Baron, yeah. Which leads down to Mary. Which leads us to, I don't know who I am. Maybe I'm Simon. But we're a blonde child, not the picture of Simon. Okay, let's start with the closet gives 2 items. We could do a spare room. We could do the chapel, which we could investigate the chapel a little bit. Let's do that. Because we have, I'm not sure if it's gonna be important, but I'd like to take another peek at it for what the groundskeeper brought up. Which probably makes the number important. Rena, who had kind of like a farmer's ass looking hat and something else. Let me pause my Spotify now. It was you. The hoe, number 1. Right? It had to be. It wasn't 3, based off the standing. So I'm gonna put number 1 and write hoe, because that's all I've got to remember that by. Same thing. Yeah, because it's the gardening bitch. Sorry. Love. Cutie pie. Angel cake. Schnookum. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna make a note of that. I don't know if it's gonna play any importance, but it's gonna be a note at least. Let's go here. I think we should just do... should we just do the utility closet for now? Yeah, I think so. It's just good to have this here for when we need. And then we need a shovel for the dirt, because I think that's a thing. I think it's a thing we can do. Just turn the garage on. I really don't know what these do. And then cabinet. Still don't know what that is. One thing I want to figure out too is we get a boiler room for the laboratory. That's another one puzzle I really want to figure out because I don't understand it. Let's do... This is pretty central to the main entrance hall, which we might need to come back to. Let's do a bedroom this time. Greetings from Reddington. I still don't know what that means. Just a different town. It's cute. It's cute, but I don't know. Then we need a key for that. Slay. All right, and then this is the Baroness with a moon-shaped necklace. Yeah? Yeah, right? Baroness. The 3/4 image. That's what I wrote down, and that's her. The moon necklace. She's so pretty. Anything you specifically do want a hint for? I will. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out here too, Skittles. You've been really fun to chat with, honestly. 4 stars. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna draw it though. I'm gonna draw it so at least it sticks in my artsy brain. Okay. Beautiful. Explained. No, for real. I will. You're so cool. You've been really fun to hang with, so thank you. Let's see. Let's go west. Let's go west. Storeroom and a nook. I feel like we can kind of come back up from the entrance hall to cover this ground. So let's do storeroom so I can get some items. Such as the key for the previous room. I need like a gardening shovel for all this dirt in the fucking ground, man. But I don't know where to get that. I assume you have, because it's pretty common, but have you drafted commissary at all so far? Is that that's the, kind of like the store? Is it the store? I must have. I think so. Yo, 2 keys. Okay. Huge. That's actually kind of huge. It's a shop one, yeah. Okay, then I probably have. I think I have. Closet, 2 items. Experimental house features. Let's do that. Let's see what else they have for the experimental house features. And there's a lockbox, yo. Let's go. What do we got? Cool. Replace the key and get some coins. Yo, huge. Okay, that's actually pretty big. This room pisses me off. Let's see if Swan Song works. Fair. Fair. We're in. We're in. I wish I should have looked at my notes earlier, because I was in here earlier, dude. I don't know what the periodic table now means. Without the vowels. Yeah, no, I literally wrote it down too. It was on my first page from the first day. I wrote terminal password Swan Song. But I didn't think of this. I didn't think of this because yeah. I appreciate you letting me like make a potential mistake though too. That's really kind of you. Okay, staff services. Let's see. Punch in, out, staff announcements, request schedule change, special orders. The service has been temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Is Mrs. Babbage just like a general housekeeper? She's like chief of staff? I'm happy to watch you fail. Please watch me fail. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So in case you read this, just know we're all reading for you. Your friends in faithful service. Well, we didn't have access to it. We didn't initially. So that's validating, reassuring my narrative that we are not that Simon. Or he might not be Simon. Or not Simon. Did Simon get lost in this house? Did he die in this house? Where is Simon? Is he under the house? Simon, where are you? You freaking chode. Sorry. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum of your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all staff members. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Really, a special order. What would you like to order? Brass compass, running shoes, shovel. That's relevant. 1 to 2 days? Oh shit, I forgot. Well, we have dirt on the ground right now, though. What else was there? What could be useful? I don't know what the sleeping mask is for. Magnifying glass has been good for the most part. Brass compass, I haven't seen that. I don't know how that helps us necessarily, or if there's some sort of note in it. Compasses typically have notes in them, or like a picture. Let's do the compass. Yes. Specifically to see if it has anything in it. Let's continue looking at this. Okay, that's good. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere using the estate using RTA. RTA. Remote terminal access, okay. They're all offline. Office, security, shelter, offline. Okay. Office, security, shelter. Has the other terminals. I'm just gonna write that down, so hopefully that helps my brain remember. This game's so cool. It's making my brain like buzz though, man. Electronic mail. The person of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the office. Which is offline at the moment. Data transfers. Data transfers from Cinca are not currently available. Fair. Just because I don't think there's a way for you to rewatch it while playing the game. I feel like a couple of questions you have would be answered by the intro sequence of the game. Really? Oh no! Fuck, I should have been like ready and observant then too. Because I didn't even get this like notebook thingy out until like day 2. Damn it! I did talk to that, what do you call it? He's like a fortune teller. He was weird. It kind of tells you who you are and such. Fuck, I should have paid a lot of attention. Maybe I should just watch the intro sequence somewhere on YouTube. Glossary of terms. Typically bestowed from shrine after an offering of gold has been made. To a shrine. May find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Rigid Blocks 2. This may have board members of the staff. Okay. Has not been working in order for the last several years. It is scheduled to be added in a future patch. I did meet Alzahara. I did. Can't stay, but hope you find your blueprints. John, you're my blueprints. Are you kidding me? My sweetie. You're the one I've been looking for. I love you. Hope office is doing so good for you. Alzahara was pretty funny. I got him pretty early on. I think he was like day 1 or 2. And so I wrote down his like riddle essentially, and then moved on. Because I haven't really noticed anything with a cat, a stagnant red flag, or sand where I'm in sand, And I haven't used my brain to think about what any of that could mean, honestly. Okay, we could go to the den, which opens up just... Let's do that. Let's do the den. Let's do the den. We already have lots of gold and stuff, so like, let's pick up this. Well, color me blue. You're gonna have to change your name color on Twitch from green to blue. Okay, now I'm like seeing all the more like symbolism with like the swans. The Epson family. Do these clocks move? It says... Oh, they are moving. Okay. I was like, if they're still, it might mean something, but they're all just... They're moving. Okay, okay, okay. It's just the clock room. Hmm. Interesting. Security. Let's do that. We have not been in security room yet. Whoa. Show my no mustache face, damn it. There I am. Perfect. Sweet. Innocent. A baby. Very funky. Are we like a grandnephew? We're a grandnephew to Herbert, right? That's what he says in the beginning, I think. Honestly, killer fucking fit, dude. This guy looks sick. The way it watches these rooms. I haven't seen most of those rooms, I don't think. Definitely some of these I haven't. That one. Me on stream. Interesting. Whoa! Quite the delay. Blue memos true. Red memos lies? And what's that say? Unless written... written strong. Okay, I'm gonna write down at least what I know so far. Blue memos are true. Red memos lies. Some other stuff. Unless written blah blah blah. Okay, security room. Blue memos true. Red memos are lies unless... written by... does that say by? Something. Yo, thank you so much. Which means you write that 4 times. I'm so sorry. Have a good lurk. That's crazy. Have a good shower. Thank you for hanging out, Nala. I really appreciate you. You take care. Good seeing you, cutie. It says written by... and I can't read that. But it's a 4-letter name. Do we know anybody with 4 letters? Who are we aware of? Anne. It can't be Anne. Is that Anne? Doesn't really give the shape of Anne. But that's a potential. That's potential. It's the only one that it could be so far. But I'm not gonna write it down because I don't know. Okay, what rooms are we looking at? There is a vault. Piano room. That's nook, hallway, storeroom, whatever. Wine room, wine cellar, been there. What's this room? Library. Alright, I'm gonna write down rooms we haven't seen yet from the security room. Because they might play more relevance. They might be more important. I don't know. Relevance is the word of the day, by the way. We got library. Piano. Vault. Vault 101. It's this room, this room, this room. Hallway. What is that room? It looks like a glass showcase room. And a baby room. Showcase. Baby room. And then I don't know if I've been into that. That's the office. That's the office. I haven't been to the office. I know that. So that's where we can see emails. There's 2 showcases room. One's got bigger lights. It's like an art museum. Showcase 2. I'm gonna write that down. Unless that's the same room somehow. I don't know. Showcase 2. Is that a pool? Looks like a pool. And then is that piano room the same room? Nope. I'm gonna write down square piano. And then I don't know what kind of piano that is, but I'm just gonna write classic so I can think of it better. Classic. Really? That's so funny. That's so funny. Let's get it. Classic. I gotta write better so I know what my notes are. Classic piano. Dude, we're killing it with the names. All right. Oh, security terminal. View estate inventory. You have nothing, darling. You're a fool. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Settings. Medium, offline mode, locked. Set security level. Can I do easy? Low. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 secured doors with a low setting, or 5 and 6 with a high setting. Let's just keep it medium. I think I don't want to fuck with that because I don't. Yeah. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. So if we leave it offline and unlocked, if it's offline and then it's unlocked, that will give us the dark room because it goes offline on its own, and we can turn off it as well from the breaker room. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. So somebody changed it because nobody was working here. Okay. We're figuring things out. Security menu. Have you seen a security door yet? I've seen one in the dark room, I think. It required a key card, but we didn't have it. That was the only one that I think I'm aware of. Connecting to network. Okay. Understood. I don't think I've seen any others, though. And this is just the same stuff from before, I'm guessing. Okay, it is. Cool, 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 cool. Because that's the mode where we can just access like almost any info on every terminal. Okay. Ooh, wait. Break room. Memos. But break room first. Coffee looks like shit still. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Staff notice. And then that's the password thing. So we already did that. We already did that. That's the swan song. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So we need more keys as we progress north. And security doors appear on the estate from the higher ranks. And then Currently, we're standing on rank 4, so that's the ranking. I was curious how the ranking functioned. I didn't think it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. I forget what rank 8 is like relevant towards it. I think it's like the food room. I think. And then. So that's just a lie, I think, unless written by whoever, but we don't have that information. Okay. No, that's good to know. Good to know. So we need more keys to get further ahead, as well as what did it say? Security doors. So we got to get a pass card typically. So I don't think we can just like easily find the security room a million times in a row to like allow ourselves into more rooms. Just throwing things out there. I'm not sure. And then this room. I don't have a magnifying glass, but I wanted to look at this room again in further depth because the last time I was here, I didn't have it. But this is where Herbert took his little millennial selfie in front of the thing. We could do Nook and get a key, or Observatory +1 for each time you've drafted Observatory. I don't know what that star is, but let's do that. Did it do anything, or is that just for me? Probably just for me. I remember we drew down stars rather than a 4 and a plus sign pattern, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this game just like provokes any thought that I ever had. Like, it might mean this. It could. It could mean this. A couple star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effect of the company of stars. They can be seen in the sky on any given day. So 4 seems to might be important because it's a picture of 4 stars. The book of solid base of astronomy. North Star +1 gold. There it is. Diamondus Minors +1 gem. We've seen a picture of that. That's the thing. Maybe that's all it is, just a picture of that. I don't know. Dead ends are more common. Ooh, that's rough, dude. That's actually rough. I don't want to see that. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Let's see what we get. I don't know. We got 2 stars under our footsteps. I really don't know what that means, but it's cool. And then we can take a peek. See? Oh, it just stays there? Cool. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Cool, dude. Wait, is it the more stars we get? Because now we have 2. I don't know. I don't remember what our first thing was, but I think it was just this. So every time we enter this room, we get to progress in the book. I'm guessing. I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. Requires 2 to get in there. That's a cool room. Oh, wait, that seems important. That's the one with the classical piano. Because I see it there. Cute telescope. You're a cute telescope. I wouldn't mind looking at you. Sorry. Sorry. Let's do guest room. Get 10 steps and just circle back a little bit. Maybe we'll find something in here too. A gem. Cute. Huge. Needed. And then I think that's it. And this note, is it a KL? Sinclair. Which one? I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Whomst? That's not a name I recognize or paid much attention to the first time I saw it. I'm gonna perish. Small? You know how we be. Small's like one of my best friends, Skittles. Probably my best friend, honestly. So like, we flirt a little as friends, platonically. I also got to appreciate your new game on the billiard room. We talked about that, blah, blah, blah. We did that. Who's KL though? We don't know who KL is. And I don't think I have any names anywhere. for a KL, but I will write one down. KL. No, it's cute. I love Small. I met Small probably, how long has it been, Small? Like 3 years now? Just about. Just from like online stuff. When we play D&D together. It's cute. That's a cute picture of a tiger. I like that. And now we've just been best friends since. Like, we got along so well the first like time we hung, and it's just like been persistent, and I adore him. Okay, let's open this door. Maybe you can find something. Commissary, items for sale. Let's do that. We got 5 coins. So red memos are a lie. Unless written by whomst. With clock, without lock. C? C? Just the letter C? What's the letter C mean? Like 3 years. That's crazy. Yeah, for a long time. So the letter C is important, I guess, right? Clock. Without the lock. C. Okay, let's see. Gems, sledgehammer, set of gems. I still haven't used the sledgehammer yet. Running shoes. I'm just guessing those give you more steps. I don't know. Or you're just faster. You're onto something. The letter C. That's what I was thinking. I'm just gonna get a new pen. This guy just keeps snapping, bro. C. Kinda. I'm onto something in a way. I'm gonna do sledgehammer. I don't have money for it. I wasted my time. Okay, that's fine. I feel like that's this whole game. Is like you're partially onto something for like the duration of it until later. I want sledgehammer. I want it too. We need more coins. Okay, let's make our way back downtown, walking fast, eating ass, doing that. Security. Into here. And through this den door. Will bring us where? Plus 4 coins though. We can get the sledgehammer, so let's do the pantry. And get fruit, so we get to eat a fruit. Up. We'll read this note in a sec. Okay, who wrote this? Bridget. Bridget. I'm assuming she's just a house person. Maybe remember that thing with clock and lock in another room. Oh, okay. Okay, big brain. Okay, big brain. All that jazz. You know? Bridget. No! And then no one wrote anything here. I'm just gonna write Bridget, probably a maid. I don't know. Okay, back to the commissary. Buying that hammer. We have the money for it. I still haven't used it, so I would like to, but hey. Okay, shatter padlocks and shit. Fuck the locks, dude. Yeah. Bridget. Why she write her name like that? Bridget. Bridget. I was gonna say, like, that's how I write it, but that's not how I write it. I just do the T. It's the singular T. So we could do parlor or the dark room, which we have a utility closet for. Wait, no, we need the dark room for sure. So that way, light goes out, boom. There's a security door, but it should just be unlocked, right? Like we can just kind of like get through it. Is that the thing? Would it be this door? Oh, son of a bitch, it would be this door. But it's blocked. It's blocked. No, it's blocked, but it's unlocked, isn't it, dude? That stinks. Oh, that stinks. Just let me in. I don't care what the room is. Just let me in. Sure. Oh, great. Did we just get cooked? No, we have entrance hall still. We have 2 different pathways. We'll take the right, which East Wing is usually typically unlocked and shit. Oh, I'm pissed. I think, dude, because we just did the whole thing with the security door. I don't know if that's gonna be like a permanent deal, like a permanent cause and effect, where we use the security to deactivate that shit and we're just good forever, or what. But like, we're a little cooked on that. Bummer, man. Bummer, 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 bummer. But yeah, we got the sledgehammer, so we can just break shit. But actually, oh, that was my coins. Going back to the entrance hall is good because they have those 2 chests in here. I think it said there would be. Yep. And here's the sledgehammers. They're just opening up. Yo, keys up the wazoo. This game like feels so rewarding when you like get stuff going on for yourself, and it doesn't like immediately make you feel like you're hitting a dead end, which is super cool. Like at no point have I felt like I've been like, I don't know what to do entirely. Like I don't feel like I've been stonewalled and can't progress in any kind of way. But I think that's because you get to continuously open doors until you can't, then you start over, which is huge. That's such a clever way to design a game, because I'm not hitting a point and just like giving up. That hasn't happened here, which is awesome. Okay, dining room to continue east. And then over here, let's just see what this door is. What could we do? This seems like a fun little game. It's cool. 3 chests and no dice. Yeah, I've gotten dice like once, which was pretty cool and useful. Let's do corridor. Let's block out these 2 rooms if we can, and then we'll go back. Small, I think you would like this game. I don't know, man. The library. We haven't been to the library. And it'll take us right anyways. That's cool. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna mark off library and security for my, or library for my list of places I haven't been. Cool. Cool. Huge. Whoa, okay. Mount Holly Library book request form. Books in periodical requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. What do dice do? They let you re-roll the potential rooms that you can open up for when you open a door. That's the only use I found for them. I think that's the only use they have, which is kind of cool. Sightseeing guide to Reddington. Do I know any of these names? Nope, nope, nope. None of the artist names or the author names. History of Orinda, which is something I wanted to know about. I was curious about Orindia. Drafting strategy, Architectural Digest, Volume 3. Rerolls. Let's do History of Orindia, because like, I had a question about that. I want to know who she is. I want to know who that is. We can find the rest of this stuff out later. We can come back to the library, but like this, Simon P. Jones. So we're Simon. We're Simon P. Jones, though. I knew we were a different Simon, dude. Not that that was like a big thing, but it just makes me feel satisfied that I had the suspicion beforehand. But also, like, I forgot what we looked like, so it was way safer with dice, because then you can get, can't get stuck as easy. Yes. Cool. Let's do, yeah, let's do that. I think, I just leave it there. Cool. And then hopefully we get this again. What's this? A map? You are different, Simon. Get it? Simon P. Jones. Get it, Simon P. Jones. Oh, get it, Simon P. Jones, not get it, Simon P. Jones. Wait, I should have written that down. Can I see that again? Okay, what room is that? Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rank 5, top right. Rank 5, top right. Rank 5, far right. I'm gonna write far right, not top right, far right. As an X. Mark. Perfect. But do we have to come from the storeroom to do it? Right of observatory? Shoot. And yeah, so we could possibly do it. We have the dining room, and hopefully we just get straight and narrow all the way to the top. Hopefully we can just go. Otherwise, we'll just come back to it. We'll just come back. This is so cool. This game's so sick. Cool blank book. Love it. Nice. What's upstairs? Mount Holly Records. Oh, this is just how long I've been playing. That's kind of cool, actually. That's pretty sick. Don't call me out, man. Damn. Okay, I didn't get that one. Fine. Jeez. I missed one. I missed a puzzle. Fine. It's cool. Just rub it in my face. Oh, cute. This library is cute, guys. I like it. Scrapbook. Oh, interesting. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Reddington Herald. Can't ever seem to pass it up. It's the hallway. It's a lot, dude. Even like my notebook, I'm like, I know I'm gonna be missing notes. I already have written stuff down and didn't think of it again because I've got like 5 pages of things written down now. Maybe more. I don't know. Like I think it's 5, but yeah. Most paid for passageway. Listen. I'm basic as fuck. Give me a hallway and a passageway, and I'm stoked. So stoked. Contraptions I've made. I'm not an inventor. What can I say? Sledgehammer. Largest purchase. And then what are these? Oh. Wait, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. I like that. I want to get into watercolor. That's really pretty. Maybe one day. Maybe. I should check out these other rooms, honestly, but hey. Okay. That's actually cool. I like the little log, the history we have for, sorry, things that we've done. That's really cool. Anyways. Why does that hurt my eyes? Oh god, okay. Let's check up here again. Servants' quarters. Aquarium. Is every color of room? But this is also really useful. Because we have, oh, it wouldn't freeze the keys. So that's not useful. Aquarium. This is cool. What's this? Broken lever. We're in an aquarium. We have a broken lever now. Is that permanent inventory? Because that's going to go away tomorrow, isn't it? Same. Well, we got a broken lever. And then this is pretty cool. I don't think it's going to give me any sort of hint, but it's pretty sick. It's pretty dope. I think it's just a fun thing. I think it's just cool. Okay. Unless I... Fuck. Great. Unless I do something. What, open room 46? Probably. Probably, huh? Actually, probably. Isn't it? Get to the antechamber? I'm gonna say yes. Kitchen, food for sale. I need a gem. Nook gives us a key. Parlor's a puzzle. No? Great. But it was a good thought. It was a little clever of me there. I'm just saying. Let's just be safe. Let's just get another key and just move on with the day. Please go forward. East hallway. Or spare room. Let's do... Please go forward. We've got a spare room. Please go forward. I love a good hallway, man. Just give me a hallway and I'm stoked. Give me a hallway and I'll take it. Fuck, and I don't have a gem, and there's no way I can't get a gem. We're right there, dude. I need a gem. Did I spend a gem to open the aquarium like a fucking jackass? No. She's so hallway coded. I am, and I can't walk back. I can't leave this spot. I can't go back. Oh. I can't go backwards. Bog. In the parlor. I should have done a parlor. Well, that's good to know, though, for next time. But we got a key from the Nook. I had too many keys. Ah, that's infuriating. That's so infuriating, but so good. And that's our dead end for the day. This game's infuriating, man. I spent a gem, and then I skipped on getting a gem from the parlor. Because I just didn't feel like doing a puzzle. It's just the box puzzle, too. But, I mean, that's... I think I could have... I don't think I could have... Oh... Well... I needed my 8th key, though. I needed my 8th key! Because I was thinking, maybe if we get through here and then through that one, then there's gonna be a bunch of key rooms. That was kind of my thought process. Because I was worried I was gonna run into a dead end. And I built myself my own dead end. Because I thought, hey, let's just hoard some more keys. Like a freaking clown, dude. Let's just do the parlor because it's fun. Just because it's fun. Because I like this stupid box shit. It's just... Who wrote this one anyways? Who? Excuse me. M. Rowry. Let's just write that down anyways. An experiment in the lab? I don't think I did. I didn't. I got sidetracked as hell. I got so sidetracked that I didn't actually do that. M. Lowry. Friend of Herbert. I was such a... yeah, I got excited because I, like... got the password and then I just moved on. I just moved on. It could have been anything that helped me get a gem, too. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just do this puzzle. Statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. Statement appears on another box. The black box has treasure. It has to, right? Great. Great, it could have just been the blue box, but this one said blue box is empty, so you're a liar. The blocks, oh, that box would have had it. Blue, 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 blue. It would have been blue. It would have been blue. You should check if the lab would have given you it. Oh, I should. I'll do that. I'll go. See if it's extra annoying. Let's just find out if I'm gonna be pissed. Let's just find out if my heart's gonna break again. Let's just for fun. Oh. I feel like Rick Grimes when he meets Negan for the first time, and then all that crap happens. That's how I feel. Preying on your downfall. You know what? Me too. Me too at this point. Let's see. At least, it's like, it's hard, I feel like, to get good at this game because there's so much to remember. Pause experiment. What was my experiment? There's no experiments. Okay, experiment set up. Continue with experiment. Immediately add a small chest to entrance hall. Gain 1 gem or key. Selected randomly. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. I could have gotten a small chest that might have had a gem. Or a reroll. For each bedroom you draft after your second. Each time you find some trash with thinking. I didn't know I could do that. And I kind of did. Let's just now let's go find out if there's a gem in the entrance hall for me. No, let's go explore that possibility. If there's a gem in there, I'm gonna be so mad. This is so fun. This game's so sick, dude. I'm having such a good time. It's already been like 3 hours of streaming. That's crazy to me. There's reroll dice. And a bunch of coins. I wish there was a way to continue. I wish I could have backed up from the door, but it makes you commit. It makes you commit. And I might have a little bit of an issue with committing, but hey, I'm married now and I'm good. Could have gave you a different way through, I guess. You know, yeah. Yeah, but this is fun. I had a good time though. And I don't think there's anything outside. I don't know what the wish does at all. Maybe it just gives us better luck with rolling. But I don't know how that would function, so. Get rid of your coins using chapel. Okay. That sounds like a good idea. You'll understand in like 20 days. Great! And knowing me, I'm not gonna even remember that you said that. Time to pray, bestie. Dear God of wholeness, it's me, Sadie. I don't know if you look at me with what, you know, indifference, scorn, sadness, but I hate you. I want to run away. All right, let's call it a day. That was fun. That was a fun day. Oh, that was so fun. With rooms I have? Oh, well. Next time. Next time. We already called it. Next time. I gotta find a shovel though for when we do the root cellar. Or just like overall. I'm gonna save and quit though. This was such a fun stream. I hope that you guys had a lot of fun hanging. I had a lot of fun. Skittles, it's been great chatting with you and meeting you. Yeah, it was a good time. We'll be streaming again. Not tonight, but we'll be streaming probably the same time tomorrow. So this is perfect. Skittles, it was great. You have a wonderful day, okay? I'll catch you later. We're gonna do a quick little raid out. I don't know who to raid. I don't know. I'm just a little guy who started my day not long ago. But this has been so fun. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day. Right as I get back. Oh no! /serious. No! Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Do you guys have anyone do you know anybody we should raid? Because I don't know anybody right now. I don't see anybody that's online, at least. This person's got a hammer. That's kind of cool. Talk German again. Crazy. Let's skip that one. Oh, it's sarcasm? Oh, just a little ghoul. You know, just a little ghoul. Maybe we won't raid out right now. It's fine. Let's just call it the day. I need to cook lunch dinner. So, Retro Wolf is cool. Retro Wolf? Let's check out Retro Wolf then. Oh, and they're on now. Slay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a little raid to Retro Wolf. Why not? Who cares? Who cares? If you guys would like, anyways. If you want to stick around for it, that'd be super cool. If not, I understand. Phoebe's online? Ooh, should we raid Phoebe? Oh, Phoebe's online. Let's raid Phoebe, because we know Phoebe. We can raid, let's raid Retro Wolf another time. But I think Phoebe just barely came online, because I didn't see them a second ago. Yay! All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This was so fun. I had a great time, and I can't wait to see you again, okay? Stan Phoebe. Phoebe's such a vibe. I love Phoebe. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably around the same time-ish. We'll see. Bye.